After getting bitten by the snake I adopted, I stumbled on a post. Will I get thrown out if I bite my annoying owner? The poster's profile pic was my green tree python. I clicked in, curious. A user with a black king snake avatar replied, "You're a green tree python with an owner. You should be grateful. And here you are complaining." The green tree python replied, "I didn't want to go with him. I just got on the wrong ride and got picked up by mistake. I like his brother Shenmue. Shenmue loves writing snake-human romance with 2 male leads. Shenmue gets us snake people. He'll be blown away by my beautiful snake form when he sees me. Once I transform, we can have an epic romance." I put down my phone and looked back at the snake on the branch. Green tree pythons aren't venomous, so how'd it make me hallucinate? I clicked on the poster's profile in disbelief and started from the first post. Snake about to transform is off to find his dream guy. Picture attached, close up with a green tree python on my crush's ride, waiting for him to take me home. A picture attached, green tree python on a gray electric scooter. I'm stunned. That Yeti in the picture is my ride. This all feels like a prank. I kept scrolling. Just random snake rambling. Crap, why do these brothers have identical scooters? Got picked up by the older brother. Why don't these brothers even live together? Can't see my crush. Annoyed. Don't want to deal with this old man, but he takes such good care of me. I can't even run away. Picture attached, the huge terrarium and toys I bought for the green tree python. Top right of the picture is the reptile hammock I just bought. Nobody's been to my place since I bought it. So, this isn't a prank. My snake really posted this. So snake people can be into the same sex like me. I'm a lonely drifter, a zero with nothing. No idea what he is. Wait, the point is it dared to call me an old man. I'm mad. My fist is clenched. I'm only 25, where's the old? I punched the carefree snake and tied him up, gritting my teeth as I kept reading. How to escape from the annoying owner. The post was from yesterday. Looking at the comments, some snake told him to bite me. Didn't think it'd actually listen, and bite hard too. I looked at the still, bleeding wound on my hand, then at the snake I'd tied up like a dumpling. Ungrateful thing, no point keeping it. Might as well grant its wish. I grabbed the snake, opened the door, went downstairs, and dumped it at my brother's door. Love away, go love each other to death. Half an hour later, the building group chat had my brother's furious complaints. Who is it? Who tied up a snake and left it at my door? Have some decency. Are you sick? Your mom. Don't let me find out who you are. I messaged privately, I did it. The group message got deleted fast. Shenmue messaged me privately. You jerk, you're my own brother. Me, heard you like snakes, this is my gift to you. Shenmue, who's spreading rumors? Me, don't you love writing snake-human romance with 2 guys? Shenmue, that's because there's a market for it. Come get your snake, I'm really scared. I went downstairs. The green tree python was covered in dust. Shenmue held a broom, looking traumatized. When Shenmue saw me, he finally relaxed. Take this creepy thing away. The green tree python's expression visibly fell as I carried it back home. After I untied it, the green tree python sulked in the corner, all dejected. My feed had a new post from my green tree python. Turns out, he doesn't like snakes. No wait, the old man must have interfered. I hate that old man. Comments mocked the green tree python for not knowing when it's got it good. Others warned it not to push its luck. That black king snake avatar showed up again. Dude, do you even know how to appreciate what you have? The green tree python replied defiantly. Why should I appreciate him? Is he some treasure? Black king snake, I think he is. Green tree python replied, then you take him. Black king snake, okay. I feel like I just got traded. Sure enough, the next afternoon, I found another snake on my scooter. A black king snake in amazing condition. No wonder it dared to diss the green tree python. It's definitely got the goods. I reached out. The black king snake nuzzled my palm with its head, then looked up at me. I like it when feelings go both ways. When I picked up the green tree python, it was on my scooter, and I thought it chose me. Turns out it got on the wrong scooter. But with the black king snake there's no mix. I remember that comment. I think he is a treasure. Love a snake that knows how to sweet talk. So, I brought up the black king snake home. I opened the door. The green tree python was hanging half, dead on the branch. But seeing the black king snake seemed to trigger it. It took me slid it over, eyes full of disbelief. I held the black king snake forward. The 2 snakes hissed non-stop. Can't understand snake language. I'll check the post later in my room. Sure enough, there was an update. This time I found the black king snake's post. This snake has an owner now too. Picture attached, black king snake close up. Among the pile of comments praising the black king snake's looks, the green tree python was throwing insults. You fake snake. Black king snake. You're the green one. Your whole family is green. Also, if you don't appreciate what you have, you'll lose it. Other snakes commented. I second that. Little green tree python, are you just jealous because you're not as good looking as the black king snake? This is so satisfying. Who gets it? Last night I woke up to rustling in my blanket. I opened my eyes and felt the black king snake burrowing into my arms. Human body temperature isn't ideal for snakes. Following proper snake care, I tossed the black king snake back in its terrarium. But when I woke up, the black king snake was back in my arms. This clingy behavior feels kinda familiar. Like the little black snake I found as a kid. I secretly kept it for 6 months. Once I didn't hide it well. My dad found it and threw it out. I searched for a long time but never found it. I'd almost forgotten, but the familiar behavior brought it all back. I poked the black king snake's head. Is it you, Xiaohai? The black king snake came out, nodding like crazy. It really is Xiaohai. After 12 years, it came back to me. The joy of getting it back left me tingling all over. I kissed and hugged it. Immediately ordered an even more luxurious terrarium for Xiaohai than the green tree pythons. I spent almost half a month seriously working at it. Every day after work I'd upgrade Xiaohai's room. Xiaohai happily stuck to me. Meanwhile the green tree python stayed in its terrarium looking all huffy, glaring at me, then at Xiaohai. That evening, the post was updated. That fake black king snake used all sorts of tricks, getting the old man's attention and making him ignore me. But I'm not jealous at all, because my heart belongs to Shenmue. It's okay if he doesn't love my snake form. It's okay if he's afraid of snakes. Once I transform into a 6-foot, tall guy with 8-pack abs, Shenmue will definitely fall for me. Too bad. My brother's totally straight, aromantic, and hates muscular guys. Talk about that. He'll probably throw it out again. Poor lovesick snake, wait another lifetime. Xiaohai replied, stubborn dumb snake, hope you stick to your word, then the owner's all mine. Green tree python, screw you. Xiaohai, stupid snake. The two snakes fought for over 100 comments. Finally Xiaohai ended the war. Done arguing with you, I'm gonna sleep with my owner. Owner smells nice, feels warm, he's real. Not like some people's crush who's far away. This snarky vibe also feels familiar. Can't let them find out. I quickly put down my phone. Right after, I heard the sound of a snake sliding. A snake burrowed into my arms. I hissed excitedly twice, and fell fast asleep. Today, the boss was late again. Being late isn't weird. What's weird is that our workaholic boss has been late, and leaving early for over half a month. At least company performance hasn't been hit too hard. Boss not being around is good for me. I slacked off again. Kept scrolling through posts. The chronically online green tree python posted again. The black king snake the old man picked up is so annoying. The comments are chaos. The black king snake's better looking than you. I vote for the black king snake. I also prefer the black king snake. The green tree python protested, but I have a sincere true heart. Online snakes kept stirring things up. Your true heart isn't strong enough. Your recent posts are all about your owner. You keep saying old man, but your words are full of jealousy about the owner favoring the black king snake. Green tree python, just admit it. You've fallen for your owner. Green tree python, no way, I hate that old man. Once I transform, I'm going straight to Shenmue. Getting mocked by online snakes. Now the green tree python could only stubbornly change the subject. Speaking of transforming, the black king snake is older than me, so being able to transform is normal. But this jerk goes out every day, and mocks me for being a baby who can't transform. Too much. Wait a second. This hit me like a ton of bricks. Xiaohai can transform. After he transforms, do I know him? Why is it anyone asking? Aren't they curious? I couldn't hold back. Registered a new account. Used a corn snake pic as my avatar, and asked under the post, is it that fake black king snake? The green tree python, probably seeing the first comment that didn't mock it, but actually agreed the black king snake was fake, excitedly replied instantly. Yes, 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 that fake snake. It thinks I don't know who it is, but I've seen its human form on the old man's phone. That was it. Wow, this dumb snake only says half the story. Saw the human form on my phone. Meaning I know him. But who exactly? But the green tree python didn't continue. So I had to ask, who is it? The green tree python honestly confessed. It's that capitalist boss the old man's always cursing at. The green tree python wasn't done, kept replying. So what if it's better looking than me? Still gets dissed by that old man. The boss. I got so scared I knocked over my water cup. Frantically cleaned it up. Looked up and locked eyes with my boss who just arrived, his gaze scrutinizing. Shenxiao, come to my office. What demonic whisper is that? I dragged myself into the office. Learned the proposal I revised 8 times needed another revision. If it weren't for the 500,000 annual salary, I'd have trashed the CEO's office. I took the chance of getting back my rejected proposal to look at the boss a couple more times. Black suit, white shirt, dress shoes. Dressed all proper. His aggressively handsome face distant and restrained. Totally my type. Shame he's so cold. When he stares at you, it's like a predator waiting to strike. Checks all the boxes for snake behavior. If it's a snake, makes sense. But if it's the whimpering Xiaohai, who crawls into my arms at night, that's super weird. I suspect something's off. In my confusion, I couldn't help asking, boss, do you like snakes? The boss glanced at me, then lowered his eyes to handle documents. If you've got time to worry about what I like. Is the proposal done? The boss is so harsh when he talks. Face, blind. Definitely face. That dumb green tree python. I'm starving it for 3 meals. The whole team finished revising the document. This city's wage slave could finally shut off the lights and head home. I opened the door. There was Little Black waiting for me at the entrance. He wagged his tail, looking super cute. I reached out my hand. Little Black climbed up my arm and nuzzled against my cheek. I responded to Little Black's affection. My adorable Little Black couldn't possibly be my boss, that big idiot. I must have been out of my mind to believe the green tree python's nonsense. I glanced at the green tree python. Was I seeing things? I think I just saw the green tree python roll its eyes at me. I rubbed my eyes and looked again. The green tree python was just hanging from the branch, barely alive as usual. Whatever, forget him. I played with Little Black and vented about my boss. Little Black, let me tell you, my boss is seriously messed up. Making me revise the play times wasn't enough. I asked if he likes snakes, and he got all snarky with me. I'm done dealing with him. I'm just gonna hang with you. This was my first time complaining to Little Black about my boss. I just got paid a while back, after all. Having money made me tolerant of the whole world. But today I worked overtime. Overtime me resents the entire world. If I don't trash talk my boss and my idiot coworkers now, when will I? I was on a roll and didn't notice Little Black's head drooping. Or the green tree python eavesdropping nearby, looking smug. After venting, I fed the snakes. While they digested, I lay in bed scrolling through posts. Little Black had a new update. If my owner finds out my human form is his boss with rocks for brains, will he still love me? Oh hell no. I nearly threw my phone. I just bought this trifold. Let me check again. I must have read it wrong. Or got the poster mixed up. No, it's Little Black. The words seem right too. So Little Black really is my boss. What normal person cuddles their boss to sleep? Other comments were adding fuel to the fire. You could go full snake boss romance novel. Little Black, this is a lawful society. False imprisonment is a crime. Snake people in human form are never ugly and never weak in bed. Go on. Use our snake people's special abilities to conquer your owner. Little Black, that one carries an even heavier sentence. Then just don't let him find out your real identity. Little Black, no way. I plan to be with him eventually. Ah? What the heck? What normal person gets together with their boss? How's that different from working at the office, 24/7? The comment count kept rising. Why does your owner think your brain dead? Little Black, because I made him revise the proposal 8 times. I know my owner already did great, but I think he can do even better. I want him to grow. Did you tell him that? Little Black, no. I just said the proposal was mediocre, then gave him feedback. Huh, good luck with that. Saying that to someone you like. Do you have any emotional intelligence? You're a disgrace to the snake people. Green Tree Python chimes in, yup, disgrace. Green Tree Python, before you came to this home, the old guy cursed you out daily. Little Black, shut up, you dumb snake. Green Tree Python, says the dumber one. The old guy asked if you like snakes. You told him you have time to worry about what I like when the proposal's done. The comments were full of facepalm emojis. Beyond help. Little Black tried to defend himself. My owner was staring at me. I got nervous. I was afraid he'd figure out my real identity. So I said the wrong thing. I didn't mean it. I just wanted to take it slow. Little Black slipped into my blanket again tonight, then into my arms. But just thinking about Little Black being my boss made me feel 10,000 kinds of uncomfortable. I chose to toss the snake back in the tank and locked the door tight. When I woke up, Little Black was in my arms again. Are you kidding me? This snake can climb through windows. I went to work, gritting my teeth. My boss finally approved my 9th version of the proposal. He even encouraged me copying what the comments said. Shen Jiao, I've always had faith in your abilities. This proposal is excellent. Once we land this deal, I'll tell finance to give your whole team bonuses. Nothing says love like cold hard cash. Yeah, I admit it. I secretly posted that comment using my corn snake alt account. And he chose it. Happy? Lately, the green tree python seems kinda depressed. Probably because he hasn't seen his crush in forever. Green tree pythons are notoriously hard to care for. They'll just refuse to eat. Even though the green tree python doesn't love me, I don't want him dying on my watch. So I paid extra attention to his condition. Not enough humidity, I set up an automatic misting system and bought fatter frozen mice. Focusing on the green tree python helped ease the awkwardness of knowing Little Black is my boss. Just imagine cuddling with your boss, playing with your boss, kissing your boss on the head. Each one sounds like the cruelest punishment. And I did all of them. I played with the green tree python who's got a thing for my brother. Meanwhile, my boss as a black king snake bounced around nearby, trying to get my attention. But I couldn't let go of that childhood dream. Whatever. I'll just live like this for now. The day my boss's promised bonus hit my account, I plan to buy new toys for my 2 snakes. I opened Little Black and the green tree python's profiles for inspiration. But I stumbled on the green tree python's update from 2 hours ago. Finally transformed into human, the green tree python didn't hold back showing off. The photos showed off his handsome human form and impressive abs from every angle. The earlier comments weren't lying. Snake people in human form really aren't ugly. The green tree python's human form was drop dead gorgeous. Looked about 18 or 19, handsome fit, long legs, like a college jock. Energetic, but also kind of clueless. I got a bit curious. When I get home later, will I see the green tree python in human form? The comments were full of congratulations. We made fun of the green tree python forever, but he's actually pretty hot. Green Prince is dumb, but gorgeous. Those abs. Drooling? So snakes are that thirsty too. I scrolled down and saw a comment. Congrats, congrats. You can go find your crush now, right? My heart sank. Guess I won't see the green tree python's human form when I get back. Probably won't even see the green tree python at all. My brother's super straight and into girls, oh me. But facing that level of hotness, my brother probably won't be able to resist. I mean, even his bro was tempted. Good for him. Just feels a bit empty inside after getting attached. When I got home, the green tree python was gone as expected. Only Little Black waiting at the door, like always. He climbed all over me the second he saw me. I looked at the spot where the green tree python used to hang. Empty. I lifted my hand. The wound on it had healed. The scar had faded a lot. It hit me that I'd had the green tree python for almost 3 months. He suddenly came into my life, kept me company for a while, then left just as fast. Life's full of relationships like that, coming and going. I have to get used to goodbyes, even forgetting. Whatever. He's gone. Little Black's still here. Actually, my boss is even hotter than the green tree python's human form. When I lose my mind someday, I'll say yes to my boss. I read my brother's fiction too. The snake people set up is seriously powerful. Not gonna lie, I'm tempted. This boyfriend's not bad. Future looks bright. I got Little Black to sleep in my arms. My complicated feelings turned me into a digital nomad, bouncing between apps. First night was like this. Second night too. Thinking about the green tree python, I couldn't help clicking on his profile, and saw something totally unexpected. Black King Snake, you jerk! You dumped me in Africa while the old guy wasn't home. IP Ghana. He's really in Africa. I clicked into the thread. The green tree python ranted for dozens of comments. I finally got internet. Black King Snake, you saw the old guy taking good care of me lately and got jealous, didn't you? You jealous snake. You jerk. What gives you the right to dump me in Africa? Is having money that great? Little Black shows up, interrupting yup. Money means I can do whatever I want. Green tree python, I got to this house first. I'm the old guy's firstborn snake. What gives you the right to sell me off? Little Black, get over yourself. Did you know our owner when he was 8? I did. I'm the owner's firstborn snake. If my future father-in-law hadn't lost me, trash like you never would have gotten in. Green tree python, you disappeared for years. Who cares? Little Black, I left to become a better person. Someone worthy of my owner. Green tree python, just excuses. Little Black, wanna settle this? Or we could go in human form to my future mother-in-law and tell her we want to meet our owner. Guess who my future mother-in-law would pick? You, who doesn't even have an ID yet. Green tree python, screw you. Little Black plus, you always said you liked Shenmue. You transformed already. Why aren't you out looking for Shenmue? Green tree python, none of your business. Random snake jumps in, I knew it. The green tree python fell for his owner. Green tree python, I did not. I just think the old guy takes good care of me. Random snake continues, keep denying it. Green tree python, I'm not. A Baron's python appears perfect timing. I need a gentle, kind owner. I'll climb on your owner's scooter tomorrow. White snake, me too. Hognose snake, count me in. King Cobra, if you're all going, I'm in too. All snake is King Cobra, bro. I know you're anxious. But hold up. Normal people don't keep King Cobras. While everyone piled on, the green tree python struggled. No way. No, I refuse. All snakes, don't care what you say. You're banished to Africa. You can't stop us. Green tree python finally caves fine. I admit I kinda fell for the old guy. I give up. A new question popped up. What does he mean he kinda fell for me? My hand trembled as I scrolled. All snake is not listening. Give us details. Or tomorrow we're teaming up at your owner's place. Green tree python spills again. Yeah, I was stubborn. I was scared to admit it. Actually, when Shenmue chased me with a broom, I thought if it were the old guy, he'd never treat me that way. My whole life, only the old guy held me in his palm and treated me with care. I used to read lots of snake people romance stories in Shenmue's novels. Heroes saving snakes, heart-pounding encounters. At first, I thought Shenmue had the love I wanted. Later I realized being with the old guy, simple and easy, was pretty nice. But I didn't want to admit I'm a fickle snake. So I acted tough and pissed off that sneaky Black King Snake. I'm admitting it now. Please don't come. Little Black, you snake. Look at me. Green tree python ignored Little Black and kept dropping cringe-worthy lines. The old guy's not old. I just talk trash. He's a pretty guy. When he cleans up for work, he's super clean and good looking. Even at home in baggy pajamas, he looks great. I've wanted to pounce on him so many times. But I bit him once. Am I gonna have to grovel to win him back? Little Black, win him back. If you wanna chase my owner, crawl across the Suez Isthmus first, then we'll talk. Random snake delivers the final blow. Treat your wife. Blackie's right. Online snake stabbed Blackie too. Right, my butt. You're the same. Master hates arrogant bosses the most. After reading Green Tree Python's post, I'm not. The manipulative snake is still sleeping soundly in my arms. The other pet snake has already made it to Africa. The point is, both snakes like me. Thinking carefully about my feelings for them. It'd be a lie to say I have no feelings, but I can't quite put my finger on what exactly. My emotions are more complicated than words. At work, my coworker tapped me on the shoulder. Shen Chao, if you just want to eat eggshells, you can give me the egg you don't want. That's when I realized I'd thrown the peeled egg in the trash. I was left holding the shell. Maya, a $2 tea egg. My coworker asked, what's got you so spaced out? I thought, coworkers read tons of web novels, pretty experienced. Can't be wrong to ask her. I tentatively asked, you ever read Beastman fiction? Coworker nodded. I asked again, what about Snake Men? Coworker nodded again, and seemed offended. You questioning my reading volume here. Got dissed. But I wasn't upset at all. Just in awe of the expert. I've been reading the Snake Men double male lead book. I paused to organize my thoughts better. In the book, the main character has two snake men. One's a CEO type, usually cold, but clingy in private. The other's like a puppy, all talk but his body's very, as I described. Coworker's smile gradually went in an uncontrollable direction, getting more and more perverted. Double male leads one thing, but it's snake fiction. Coworker shook her head. One snake has two, so that's a total of 4. A sleazy laugh echoed through the office. Oh my god, can't imagine how well the main character eats. Is this from a legit website? Coworker leaned in with a smile. Shouldn't you recommend such a great story? Really was pointless to ask. Whatever, might as well try a Hail Mary. What I meant was help me guess how the author will continue. Like how to escape from them. Coworker looked at me with contempt. Writing that would get the author flamed to death. I asked tentatively again. Then pick one. Coworker looked even more disgusted. You get the trend. One's not as good as 2. I say pick both. Why so detailed? Is your brother starting a new story? I want to read it. The voice stopped abruptly. Something fishies up when things are weird. I glanced with my peripheral vision and noticed the boss nearby. No idea how long he'd been there. Boss pretended not to see us slacking. Coughed once and left, leaving me with a fleeing back view. Damn it. Really shouldn't talk about people during the day. Can't talk about snakes, either. No idea how much of that conversation he heard. Coworker doesn't get it. But if the boss heard it, he could easily figure it out. Never gossiping at the company again. I hate this. My mind was completely off work. Just kept refreshing the forum. Green Tree Python was constantly updating his return progress. While Blackie was quiet as a mouse. Please just post something. I'm all confused. Because if Blackie was still fighting with Green Tree online, that means he didn't hear anything. But if there's no movement, then it's probably what I think. Green Tree Python taunted Black King Snake to come online. I'm back in the country. Looks like he's almost at the door. Green Tree kept provoking. Chicken doll. No, don't. Come back and fight. Not responding even to that. My heart sank bit by bit. Then warmed up again before leaving work. Because Blackie replied. Cowed my butt. I was in an international conference. Just finished. Coming now. Wait, don't wreck my house. I rushed home. The moment I opened the door, the fighting sounds inside stopped. Blackie was still waiting at the door, wagging his tail. At first glance, nothing wrong. But looking closer, the snake face was full of panic. I looked suspiciously at Green Tree's favorite branch. Nothing there. Looking elsewhere, no trace of Green Tree, either. That's not right. Finally I found Green Tree Python behind the door. He'd been knocked out. Wait, what? Green Tree grew 8-pack abs, and still can't beat our boss. Hold on, does the boss have even better abs under his suit? Lost in fantasy. Good, very good. Coworker was right. Only kids choose. Adults can have it all. A CEO on the left, a puppy on the right. The more I think about it, the more excited I get. Got a nosebleed. Fantasizing too much gets you karma. They talk big online, but are timid in person. I was expecting them to transform and compete for me, and I was gonna examine them carefully. Definitely gotta see those abs. Yeah, gotta touch them too. Blackie and Green Tree Python are competing over whose snake form is second. I'm like a helpless husband, watching 2 snakes wiggle around, but powerless. Hey, I can fall for snake men, but I can't fall for snakes. Too bad they're both romantic idiots with just looks. In the end, 2 snakes and 1 person, sleeping in the same bed, like a unit at a brothel, totally helpless. Just transform into human form and let me choose. The 2 snakes were silently competing. Online it was a bloodbath. Over here, Green Tree Python finally got human identity. Got arranged by the Snake People organization to go to college. Heard college guys are really popular now. Unlike some old snake pushing 30. Blackie, being older, means I know how to care for people better. Green Tree Python laughed. Just an old snake's excuse. Youth wins. Blackie youth means nothing before absolute wealth. The comment section was all getting dirty. Snake people are never bottoms. Our snake people have such high stamina. Have you two given your master a workout? Who's better in bed? Who does master favor? Want to see so bad. I really wanna know how you divide it up. Is it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or together? I sell toys I have. Message me above poster. Master recently likes. Can't even get scraps. I'm spinning in circles. But Blackie and Green Tree Python were genuinely clueless. Every day after coming home, one snake on my left, one snake on my right, having the most innocent competition. I wanted to package them and send them next door to the fox to learn what seduction means. Things changed the day my cousin showed up. My cousin, a young, beautiful girl in her 20s standing at my door. Blackie and Green Tree both looked at me in disbelief, as if shocked. You got someone on the side. Until my cousin spoke. Cousin uncle asked me to bring you something. Only then did the two snakes relax. Cousin took out a box covered with silk and explained. Uncle told me to tell you, when he first became a dad, he did a lot of things wrong. He said he shouldn't have thrown out your snake. These years he's been watching short dramas to gain experience. He knows he went too far back then, so he prepared this gift for you. How can I be speechless and touched at the same time? I accepted it, lifted the silk. Inside was a blue Baron's Racer snake. So pretty and so familiar. Seems like the Baron's Racer from the post-Green Tree made in Africa, saying he was coming to find his master. Can't refuse Dad's apology gift. So I welcomed my third snake. Also the third snake person. Behind me came the sound of snake heads hitting the floor. I turned around. Blackie and Green Tree both passed out from anger. My cousin glanced and sighed. Snakes these days are so smart. They know there's a new buddy. So excited. I smiled awkwardly. Baron's Racer seemed to be smiling too, but his smile was mocking. But he quickly acted obedient, staying docile in my hand. Went online today. Found a new player on my recommended page. Baron's Racer. You two dumb snakes thought I was joking about coming. While you were bragging about how great master is, I already had my eye on your master. And I'm not like you picked up strays. I came in the proper way through master's dad. With me here, you're all side pieces. Attached pic of my dad and Baron's Racer together. Baron's Racer looking all proud. Blackie, get lost. Tree, Python. Python. Get. Green Tree Python, who says we're family. Baron, in the snake person world, you can have multiple partners. Without me, you still got the Black King Snake next to you. One more doesn't hurt. Green Tree Python, splitting between 2 people and 3 people the same. Yeah, right? You think I'm stupid. Baron, oh, so you do have a brain. Quiet King, screw you. All the snakes. This drama just keeps getting better. You ask me what I think. I can only tell you, with my eyes. Feels like I'm the main character, but also not. Everyone else gets abs, seduction, hot guys fighting over them. Me, I got 3 elementary schoolers bickering. Handsome snake, person faces. Can't see them. Perfect bodies. Can't touch them. Outstanding abilities. Only in my dreams. The only time I see Blackie in human form is when I drop off paperwork at the CEO's office. Watching the big boss act all cold in public. The party's theirs. I got nothing. Life's big change. 3 snakes at home who like to show off. Just snakes, that's all. I thought life would just stay like this, slow and dull. Until one day I came home early. All 3 snakes were gone. But the house was spotless. On the table, 6 dishes and 2 soups, fresh out of the kitchen. Still steamy. Some mystery house has been moved in. I heard footsteps. A gorgeous guy in an apron came out of the kitchen with a fruit platter. He saw me and smiled, his eyes all soft. Master, you're home. This guy, never seen him before. Must be the new Baron Snake. And he's the domestic type. Hell yeah. This is great. Baron's in human form now. Can the other 2 be far behind? Does this mean I can hold hands, hug, kiss, and well, you know, I'm freaking pumped. Baron Snake mistook my excitement for shock. He carefully explained who he was. Master, I'm the Baron Snake you raised. You can call me 接回来呢. Worried I'd freak out, 接回来 explained Snake, people origins and promised they were harmless. Finally, his long, slender hand took mine. He explained gently. Master, I want to be with you forever. We snake people can only bond with one master for life. Please don't abandon me. House husband material. Totally my type. I tried to keep a straight face. Like this was all news to me. The door suddenly flew open. The Green Tree Python in human form saw me and Ji Huelan holding hands. He let out a piercing shriek. Why? How'd you get there before us? The boss's voice came from the hallway. Always yelling about something. I must be nuts to team up with you against that Baron Snake. The boss walked in with his suit, jacket, over his arm. Then, the jacket hit the floor. I was stunned too. None show up, then boom, 3 at once. Who could handle that? Only Ji Huilan kept his cool, acting like the head wife, setting out plates graciously. Since everyone's here, let's eat together. Should I pretend I don't know, or just roll with it? The green tree python and the boss seemed even more conflicted than me, which gave Ji Huailan the perfect chance to suck up, serving me food, peeling my shrimp. After the awkwardness passed, the green tree python grabbed my hand and gently touched an old wound. Does it still hurt? How big a bite can a green tree python even give? But I played it up anyway. Made the green tree python come clean about who he was, then comfort me. Turns out the green tree pie's name is Menyuki. And the boss's name is Zhou Shumo, I think. Did they name themselves after colors? Interesting. Today I didn't have to ride my scooter to work. Even a grunt like me got to ride in the boss's fancy Rolls Royce. But the Rolls sat in our building's garage forever. And the boss didn't say a word. Finally, I reminded him. Boss, it's almost 2:30. We might be cutting it close. The air in the car stopped for a second. The boss's Adam's apple bobbed a few times before he finally spoke. No big deal, I'll tell HR. After a long pause, the boss struggled to get his words out. Shen Chiao, could you try liking men? Or more specifically, could you try liking male snake people? I laughed. I'm not exactly straight to begin with. As for snake people, I don't mind at all. The boss let out a breath. But something else was on his mind. After trying and failing to speak countless times, he finally forced it out. Shen Chiao, I don't know what you're thinking. I know I was late. I can't have you all to myself. But Shen Chiao, I love you more than any of them. And I loved you first. From the day you took me home, when you were 8, I knew you were mine. You know that? I nodded gently. I thought he was gonna ask me to kick out Jie Huilan and Meng Yuking. I was already thinking how to talk him into being Jen, but he just made up his mind and said, almost embarrassed. So, I'm gonna be the main wife. That's it. Permission granted. Turns out, my eyes are always bigger than my stomach. Eating, that's true. Cooking, that's true. Liking rainy days, also true. The damp weather makes you squirm. Branches tangled under the pounding rain. Helpless in the downpour. Watching the rain hammer into dry ground, filling every crack. Leaves shaking wildly, but the rain just won't stop. Sometimes gentle, sometimes fierce, until only the earth's faint breathing remains, and the sound of rain, playing together. Can't take it anymore. I tried to sneak away. The boss dragged me back home. Things got totally out of hand. Lost all sense of time and place. Online, the posts kept updating. Blackie, holding Master while sleeping is way better than Master holding me. Just two guys with no sense keep asking when it's their turn. Green Tree Python, you've got some nerve. You hog Master the longest. I count on my fingers every day, and still think your damn schedule's rigged. Blackie, Master made me head wife. Keep running your mouth, and you're eating with the dog. Baron, it's late. Don't you have that Spain trip tomorrow? While you're gone these 2 weeks, we'll take good care of Master. The next night. Baron, you jerk, how could you take Master with you? Green Tree Python, you bastard.